What's happening, people? And once again, welcome back to youtube.com/CubCamTV for this, another edition of CubReacts, as we take a look at this one. More international link-up business. B Young is joined by Benson for a new one that goes by the name Ocean. It's the official video. It's just been premiered. Very excited to get into this one. Again, I like what B Young does. Obviously, big fan of what Benson's doing as well. And I love seeing these international link-ups between the UK and Nigeria come together like this. Now, do be aware this is a longer video. It's 4 minutes and 9 seconds, so the odds are we are going to have to chop this one down and have a bit more conversation than normal. There's nothing we can do about this. If the video does get blocked, I'm going to have to edit a lot of the actual music video out, but I will leave a link to the original music video in the description down below so you can listen to it without me talking over the top of it. As always, if you are new to the channel, please make sure you're getting involved by hitting the subscribe button on the right hand side of the page, turning notifications on, of course, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. We've just hit 37,000 subscribers as of today, so big up each and every one of you who's been a part of that journey so far. Let's get into this one and celebrate. Let's go. One thing that I do like about B Young, man, he always has really cool instrumentals. Always.
Baby, I put it in motion, moving your body like ocean, rubbing the lotion, touching your body with caution.
Really smooth start, and again, this is something we know that B Young is very adept at, coming with these very smooth, quite suave vocal runs. Really, really cool start to this one. I'm loving the kind of clickiness of the instrumental as well. The fact it's got these really kind of quite plucked sounding guitar lines going on. You can hear the kind of guitar slides going on up and down the strings. You can hear a lot of kind of clickiness in the percussion as well. And the instrumental itself is quite stripped back and quite organic sounding. This is the sort of realm that we hear B Young absolutely thriving in. I'm excited to see how this one develops. Let's go.
Put it in motion, moving your body like ocean, rubbing the lotion, touching your body with caution. Oh, 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 oh.
Really well shot video as well. You know what? Thinking about it, I don't think realistically B Young gets enough credit in the UK. Like, I never really see him in the listings for like the top acts in the UK, but the guy is so consistent. I can't remember the last time he put out a tune that wasn't like solid. Like, I can't remember the last time he put out a dud. So consistent. Like, he sells out a lot of shows. I saw he was touring recently and did really well in those, and he always makes bangers. So I feel he's genuinely very underrated across the UK, and I'm hoping this link up with Benson will actually give him a bit more international acclaim as well. This sort of sound he's so smooth in. Obviously the tune hasn't really kicked off yet. It's mainly just sort of harmonized vocals and the sort of hook kind of rolling over itself to begin with, doing a really good job scenery wise in the video. It's shot so well. The lighting's absolutely gorgeous, I've got to say. But yeah, I think he is genuinely very underrated.
How deep is your love, baby, we gon' see. Like a diamond in rough, girl, you a trophy. Got me thinking of sin, the way you haunt me. This design of your skin, baby, Givenchy. Got me sipping this Maggie, give me the stamina. When you looking up at me, I'll grab the camera. I'll make you forget your ex, girl, he ain't mad enough. Girl, I'll give you the best, I don't even have a try. I don't even have a try.
That's already going to be stuck in my head for the rest of the day. That. Now, obviously, I have no sense of pitch whatsoever, but that melody there, super catchy. I think this is a tune that needed something like that, considering how stripped back the instrumental actually is. But again, the transition on this between the much more sort of rap approach, where he's doing the that sort of pattern, switching it into the much more kind of humming kind of melody, works really nicely. Again, a great transition from B Young. He's absolutely owning this as a vocalist. We're getting to hear a full range of what he's all about. It sounds fantastic.
Girl, I'll make time for you. Free up the calendar.
Wicked.
Baby, I put it in motion, moving your body like ocean, rubbing the lotion, touching your body with caution.
Really cool work going on with the bass line down below as well.
Moving your body like ocean,
I don't know if it's coming through for everyone else as much as it is on my headphones, but I'm hearing a really nice kind of sense of movement with the bass line itself. It's literally just kind of going. It's almost doing like the sort of thing you hear in a drill instrumental where the 808 kind of slides up and down, but it doesn't sound like an 808. It just sounds like a normal sort of bass synth that's being just kind of portamentoed up and down. Again, it gives a really nice sense of depth, and it almost kind of mimics the idea of a wave. The melodies kind of go that kind of and again, that idea of how a wave looks when you draw them, almost in sort of in a musical form. It's a cool kind of metaphor. I don't know if it's been done intentionally, but you can kind of see it synesthetically when you think about it.
Touching your body with caution. Oh, 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 oh. I can get you, baby. Oh, oh, oh.
I'm very excited to see what Benson does on this. Because the one thing I'd say the tune is lacking is a kind of big killer vocal section. Like everything B Young's done so far has been great. Don't get me wrong. It's been very, very clean, very, very on the money, and he's hit all the notes that have needed to be hit. However, I feel Benson is the sort of person that can supply that super catchy element to this. Obviously, the hum section is probably the most catchy part so far, but Benson is a king at finding those catchy little melodies that really do take a tune to the next level. I'm excited to see what he does. Let's go.
I could get you wetter than a jet ski. Text me, girl, you should test me. Your man doesn't need to know about me. Tell him that I'm your bestie. Yes, I got the text and you miss me. Tell me, Nicolo Bessie. You know
quite minimal, but it's doing the job.
Quickly. Baby, make you know on me. You bring it close to me. Instead, emotion controlling me. My own temptation.
This is what I'm talking about, man. There's a level of there's a level of character, there's a level of natural charisma about the way that he's able to push vocals, bro. Like, honestly, Benson is one of the best in the world at this right now. Again, that sort of that sort of little melody there, simple but effective, and it adds a level of catchiness to it. And again, we're getting to see this sort of, again, the charismatic level, the smiling in the way that he performs. We're getting to kind of see the tune come to life and go to the next level. It's a link up that I never actually saw coming, surprisingly enough, but I can very much understand it. These are two people that are very good at basically giving an instrumental exactly what it needs, and it's working.
You know, see, I did patient. Why for me? Instead, emotion, really close to me. Instead, emotion, controlling me. My own temptation. Sure, you know, see, I did patient. Why for me? Instead, emotion.
I put it in motion. Moving your body like ocean. Rubbing the lotion. Touching your body with caution. Put it in motion. Moving your body like
even on the instrumental for this one, those little vocal kind of sort of sounds. Again, they're just adding this sense of emotion running through the whole sort of approach. B Young is very good at putting melodies into tunes that are quite emotional and having themes that are quite emotional, but giving them this kind of suave, very cool kind of approach. And he's always done it. For as long as I've been listening to B Young and been kind of trying to keep up to date with what he's doing, he's always had that kind of suave approach. And this works really nicely. It very much ties into that whole sort of sound. And I think this is a direction that I'd like to see B Young go in this much more, I don't even want to say Afrobeats influence, because he's always had like loads of different international influences in his sound. But I feel this is a little bit more prominent with the percussion, with the sort of melodic approach, with the sort of guitar lines. It's a direction I'd love to see him explore more.
Rubbing the lotion, touching your body with caution. Oh, 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 baby. Oh, 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 oh.
And again, it's so simple, isn't it? Like, all we're hearing here is essentially vocals just repeating. That's all we're hearing, just la la la. La, 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 la. That little melody there, so simple. Again, just sort of three or four notes, and it's doing an absolute madness, and it's just filling the tune up. This is quite a vibrant tune, man. To be honest with you, I'd have liked to have heard maybe a few more sort of vocal directions being done, a few more sense of verses, maybe a couple of bridges that aren't all about the sort of more humming sound. I'd have liked to have heard a little bit more kind of, I don't want to say lyricism, but just a bit more kind of use of lyrics rather than just sort of essentially backing vocals, which was what the majority of the tune is. But it works, and I think that's what he's going for. He wants this to be quite a stripped back, quite a slick sounding tune that you get. This is a tune that if you're with someone and you're in a dance, you have a moment together to. That's definitely the sort of vibe I'm getting. We'll let this one run through to the end and then give you our final breakdown. But I've enjoyed it. Let's go. There we go. Nice to hear Benson coming in over the outro as well. Just a couple of additional vocals over the sort of ad-libs, giving it an extra sense of sort of direction. Nice. I did enjoy this one, man. It's been a while since we reacted to anything from B Young, but again, I saw they were linking up, and obviously we're a big fan of Benson here on this channel, so I had to get the video done. I've enjoyed this one. Again, I would have liked to have heard a few more sort of lyric-based sections, maybe an extra bridge in there, an extra verse or two, but I think it's a collaboration that definitely works. Really like Benson's addition on this. I like the kind of catchiness of his verse, and I do like the fact that it is quite stripped back. I definitely think that's what they're going for, a much more kind of relaxed sort of approach, and I think you get that with the sort of way the video has been shot on the beach. Obviously, like it's quite like looks like quite a warm environment you're just going to sit back and chill in. And again, this is a tune that if you're out with someone that you're in a relationship with, or you're kind of seeing, and you hear this in a dance, this is a tune I thought you will have a moment to, man, which is really cool to see. So there we go. What do you think about the tune, though, my friends? Let me know in the comment section down below. Did you enjoy it? Is this a collaboration that makes a lot of sense to you? Who is your favorite out of the two artists involved? I want to hear all your thoughts in the comments down below, so do let me know. And as always, if you are new to the channel, please make sure you're getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right hand side of the page, turning notifications on, of course, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. And we shall see you all next time. Have a fantastic rest of your evening, and peace.
Sounding so good right now.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, CubCamTV. Stay locked.